Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more This Is the Police 2, where it is now Christmas Day. Don't know what's going to happen, probably nothing festive knowing this game. Yeah, that's fine, Rockman, no worries. Stockman, Rockman and Stockman, that's okay. The floor in my living room is rotten and cracked, and my girlfriend's coming over tonight, and I want to have a nice time. Can I stay home, stay and fix it up? Rosencrantz, yeah, I guess so. Randy, who the hell are you? I accidentally threw away my late granny's will along with some old newspapers. I'll never get my inheritance if I don't find that document in the dump. You let me go, won't you? What did she leave you? Some paintings by some Dutch artist of Room. But I'm sure you've never heard of him. I mean, yeah, I have no idea. Wait a minute. Purdy. Purdy. You're from the first game, right? Purdy? Let's have a look through here. Anyone else weird turning up? Stovall. I can't remember if he was in the last episode already, but he's definitely from the first game. I think I got him killed in like one of the first episodes last time. Incidentally, I was just sort of idly browsing the Steam forum, as I do for the games I'm playing, just for, I don't know, conversation about the game mainly. And I noticed someone saying that Spurlock, she acts as an experience multiplier if you send her out in an all-female team. If you send her out on a call with just women, they'll gain double XP on the call. So that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll try and swing that a little bit. Jackson, Subaki, you were definitely in the first game. As was Price, I think. Subaki, I remember, I think you died as well, and I was a bit upset about that. Auto-assign, everyone gets something. Alright. No music. Put a button. Does this keep getting deferred? Is that just me or what? Because I'm sure it was supposed to be like yesterday or the day before. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'm not sure why. I don't think he's coming to collect that. I don't think I've got anyone that tired today. What we got? Roger Linnington.
I finally got a new fuel shipment, although it came in cans, and I need to quickly unload everything and have time to dilute it before the gas station's first customers arrive. Like they say, no one wants to see how the sausage is made, right? I'd like to ask the help of a strong cop. In exchange, I promise none a share in the canisters. I'll give you as much as your man can lift, eh?
Okay. Who have I got down here who's very strong? Stovall.
.513 in progress.
DUI. A priest got drunk and started peeling donuts around the church in his car. The parishioners are worried after the health of the Holy Father. Alright, 2.5k. Alright, let's put in a few newbies. I could probably manage that. If I put in age, that'll be okay, won't it? Mr. Nash, I threw those cans around like baby blocks. The gas station owner said he'd never seen anyone so strong. Got some fuel. Hey, 3 fuels, not bad. They're worth a bit of money.
524 in progress.
At the prison, some prisoners were playing football. A prisoner named Cyclops made a rough play on another inmate named Boogeyman. A fight broke out, and the prison guards didn't dare intervene. Yeah, we don't have my sniper now, because he went to prison for being a murderer. Guildenstern, I will send you, even though we don't have Rosencrantz. Oh, no. Should we try this? Should we send Spurlock out with just girls? I think Chapman's a girl. I think so. When they were disloyal, they looked like a man, but I don't know. Who else have I got? I don't have any women on stay. Adkins, I guess. Potts. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So they normally get 10 for a call out. We'll see if they get 20 this time. A drunken priest is leaning out the window, driving his sedan at full speed and yelling, "The devil can't keep up with me!" Near the church, are several parishioners observing the display. Alright, well, who would I like to get some XP? I'm thinking, I'm not a huge fan of Yarbrot. He just refuses to go out on so much stuff. So I'm thinking Titus.
513 complete.
The drunk priest obeyed the cop, stopped the car and surrendered to the mercy of the law and the mercy of the Lord our Saviour. The parishioners celebrated the happy outcome with applause and quiet prayer. Okay, we got some Armagnac. Price. Whitman. Haddad. Jackson. I guess we'll take you up to strength. Okay, waiting to see what happens with this one. Oh, it's a long way away wherever they're going. Oh, the prison, isn't it? Yeah, that's down there.
531 in progress.
A drunken grandmother came to pick up her grandson, but the teacher refused to give the child to a woman who could barely stand. In response, she pulled out a revolver. Yikes. Okay. Well, again, let's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can Hodges top it up? Just about. Oh, you won't go near a school. Okay, fine. We'll send Stovall then. That's what I mean about Yarborough. He's just really annoying. Okay, this is the women's team. Boogeyman has pinned Cyclops up against the wall and is trying to squeeze out his eyes. The other prisoners have surrounded the fight in a tight ring and are taking bets on who'll win. Well, we're not going to place bets. So who's got a baton that I want to level up? Yeah, Chapman. Although she's... Yeah. Even if she levels up, she's not going to get pips. But then she's the only one who makes sense, so we'll do that.
524 complete.
They only got 10. I'm wondering if Chapman is a man. We'll try that again. Anyway. The cop strikes the fighters in the kidneys with a baton, and Boogeyman's battle against Cyclops came to a swift end. The crowd of inmates is disappointed because all the bets were pulled off. Tammy. Yeah, I guess we'll make you a bit of an all-rounder there. Right, let me... No, not that one. Have a look at my cops. What's Brady wearing today? Cecil. All right. Well, that reply. That's that then. It's Cecil. Yeah, not a famously woman's name, Cecil. Okay, we will try another time with Spurlock. Don't have a huge amount of women on shift today. A drunken grandmother carrying a revolver shoots at the ground at the teacher's feet. Well, hurry up. Bring me my Peter, you bitch. Okay, who have we got? I'm quite inclined to do a stealthy one. We've also got Tsubaki. One of my old favourites, Tsubaki. Okay, sneak up behind then.
531
The cop
complete.
crept up to the drunken grandmother and neutralised her. Peter will be taken in by social services. There's a couple down here. We've got Jackson, Tsubaki, Price. We'll try and keep the ladies back to go out with... Although she won't go out with the rookies, I don't think.
566 in progress.
Yeah, that's... Well, she might if they're women. Because the one that I was just thinking on that last call, didn't she go out with... I can't remember now. She's awkward anyway. The girl called in a complaint on a guy she went on a blind date. Right away I knew I didn't like him, the sweaty little creep. I wasn't having a good time, so he invited me to smoke some marijuana. I guess he thought it'd make me like him better. I refused. I don't take drugs. You better hurry up. I don't know how long he'll stick around. Alright. Yarborough, see if we can actually get you out on a call. About 1100's worth. Aliev? Let's have a look at the selling stuff situation. How much this thing... the jewelry's quite worth. Quite a lot right now, actually. Cocaine. Wow, the gold's worth a lot. But I'm not exactly desperate for money just yet, so maybe not. Has Anna got any more boots to buy? She hasn't. Okay, I'm going to buy 4 lots of boots. I think... I'm not... It doesn't really... I can't see where it tells me what day of the week it is. It's obviously a weekend because Laurie's not working. But hopefully next week she might be... the prices might be up.
520 in progress.
Public indecency. The watchman says that a strange couple is spinning and dancing beside a fresh grave. Okay. If I send these with Spurlock, will she go on the call? Yeah, she again, she'll only go on call with people who are higher up than her, which is very restricting when I don't know. Oh, I suppose I've got Adkins. But none of these people particularly need the XP. I mean, I'm mostly curious to see if it results. I think it's a false alarm, this particular one, anyway, but...
552 in progress.
Robbery at Roger Lennington's gas station. The guy in a sports fan's hat stole a wallet from an old man while threatening him with a knife. According to the old man, the robber then ran into the gas station. Okay. Let's work down the lower end first. Steamers, and then... No, about 900 to do it. Clumsy? Not quite there. I'm not going to... I'm going to send Hodges, and then I might get a spa thing going. That's actually quite close to the call. So why don't we get like a little spa treatment going for some of the guys who are a bit tired. A little fellow is sitting sadly at a table drinking a cola. We could just go and talk to him. Titus has got good negotiation. Apparently the guy didn't like the cops' company. The suspect threw a glass at him and ran for the exit. Okay, so we got... Who's Speedy? Guildenstern's not bad. Should we chase him with Guildenstern?
566.
Yeah. The cop caught and arrested the suspect. He had so much marijuana in his jacket he could have got the whole cafe stoned. Yeah, let's take you full up on speed then. Guy in a sports fan's hat is buying chips and beer. Okay, what do we want to do? Probably the sneak with Tsubaki, right?
552.
Scott managed to sneak up behind the criminal and arrest him. The old man's wallet was found in the guy's pocket. There's quite a few tired, actually. I might buy the ice hole one as well. Demons. I think we'll go with a stealth. An old bald... Oh, okay, it was a call-out. An old bald man is twirling around a fresh grave holding a young girl by her waist. As the couple makes another pirouette, it becomes clear that the girl's hands are tied and her mouth is gagged. Oh. Hide and watch. Sneak up. Pardon me, mind if I cut in? Yeah, I want to sneak up behind the man, but... I kind of wanted to do something with Spurlock, but... Alright, tell you what, let's watch with Spurlock and see what happens. The couple dances a little more, then the bald old man drags the girl back to his rusty pickup. Yeah, still a sneak thing, isn't it? Pretty much. So I guess we'll do it with Adkins in that case.
520
The
complete.
cop manages to sneak up to the old man and... There we go. You see that? They got double XP for that. Manages to sneak up to the old man and arrest him. The girl is very frightened, but unharmed. She says the old man believes she's the reincarnation of his wife, who died the other day. Spurlock. Yeah. Let's give you the intel. Nash, did you see how the women did their thing? We don't need any stinking men. Alright. Yeah. Okay. We're going to let it get close to 1 a.m. and then we'll send some guys. Okay, so first of all, we've got the winter resort. Let's send Hodges. Who else would we like to be on duty again tomorrow? Might be a bit tired. A bunch of these guys didn't even go out today. Got Galahad and, say, Jackson. We're going to do this one with Tsubaki and Price. Oh god, did I buy the alcoholism one? Oh, bollocks. That's not what we want. I might have run out of time on this, but we'll try. Bollocks! It's too late. Oh, yeah, oh well. Wasted a bit of money. Never mind. All right, tell you what, they're just going to drive up there and do a little timer thing while they relax. So we'll just pause here. Okay, well, they're on their way back, so we shall end the day. We're expecting a cutscene at the end of this day. I think the story is kind of hotting up a little bit. But let's see who's in tomorrow. We're going to ask everyone, pretty much, who isn't. Think about having the women in who can go out with Spurlock, but... I mean, I imagine that if you get Spurlock really high up in XP, like, say she's your highest XP cop, does that mean she literally won't go out with anyone else? She considers herself too good to babysit any of the others. That's kind of, yeah, might be worth experimenting with. I don't particularly feel minded to do that, but it's a bit late now, really. There we go. 34 cops, that seems like that should be plenty, right?
By the way, this won't be the first attack on the Sharpwood Sheriff's Department. Moreno brought me a pile of old newspapers here. Yeah, the poor bastard collects newspapers, can you figure? Not comics, no, nothing easy like that. No, newspapers, old ones, new ones, local, overseas, all sorts. I bet he's got a whole closet filled with newspapers with your name on the front page. Well, he brought me some to read from his collection, and it turns out that back in '52, the department got a bunch of Molotov cocktails through the front window. They barely saved the building. Then in '59, there was a gunfight, and then in 1960, there was another one. So look at it this way, Jack. We're going with tried and true methods.
But it's the first attack on the sheriff's department where the sheriff's gonna get killed.
Let's hope it's the last one. Now look at it this way.
Excuse me, Colonel, but Mr. Summers wants to talk to you. He said that if you don't explain right now why Friday's delivery was delayed...
Rocky, what the fuck? Don't you see that we're talking here? Did it cross your mind that this could be more important? Do you think that First Deputy Nash and me are sitting here playing pool?
Colonel, I
Rocky, if we were still serving the army, I'd bust you down to latrine duty. You'd be clearing toilets in the barracks with a toothbrush for a month. But you know what? I might just make you do that anyhow. I can do that, right? How do you like that idea, Rocky? You probably already forgot
I'll wait for you outside, Colonel.
As for the details, there aren't many people in this town I can trust, so try not to get my guys killed. Yours are a dime a dozen, and mine are itching for a good gunfight. So 2 or 3 cops are going to get shot. Maybe 5 at most. Just pick the ones you don't mind getting rid of. I don't think you'll have much of a problem with that. And there's something else.
What?
Maybe we should shoot you too.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
No. I just mean a little poke. Slightly shot. In the hand and leg for heroism. So nobody has any doubt that it was First Deputy Nash who bravely defended the department, standing firm while the bullets flew past. Who else could be the next sheriff?
I'm the first deputy. If Sheriff Reed dies, I'll automatically take her place. Why make any extra fuss?
Come on, Jack. You never watch a movie? All the heroes are wounded at the end. They all have scars. They're getting interviewed by the press from their hospital beds, promising to return to service as soon as possible and set things straight. Otherwise, it's just too boring.
And if the injury turns out to be serious enough that I can't physically manage the duties of sheriff, how boring would that be?
You know what? You're right. Better not to take any chances. You need anything from me? I have 10 boxes of fireworks. We could fill the whole place with smoke and really make it look like something.
Arthur Sherman.
Huh?
Arthur Sherman. He knows who I am. It'd be better if I discussed it with him, personally. Bring him to me.
Okay, Jack, okay. If that's what you want. But listen, that harmless college boy couldn't even...
Colonel, I'm sorry. I tried to tell
For
him that...
fuck's sake! Mr. Nash, you remember me saying something about not killing my guys? Let's make an exception. Shoot this bastard. Remember the red mustache? Put it in the mud.
Mr. Summers said that if you don't speak to him right away, he's gonna turn you into the sheriff.
You hear that, Sheriff Nash? That's a serious threat. Serious. I better go and talk to him, right? Just stick to the plan, Jack. Soon everything will be settled.
Bad things. Alright, here we go today. Light didn't come in. Percy didn't come in. Donata didn't come in. Jackson didn't come in. Anyone come in today? Mr. Nash, I broke my glasses. Can I go down and order some new ones? But you're wearing your glasses right now. Yeah, these glasses are for work. They're alright. I broke my reading glasses just when The Last Temptation of Neptune 2 was coming out. Alright. Mr. Nash, there's a big sale at the store today. Can I leave now before everyone cleans it out? What kind of stuff? Grub, what else? Fine. Alright, who we got? Anyone weird from the previous game who's here? Apart from the previous ones we've noted. Actually, no. Okay, so it's tomorrow. We'll see if it actually happens, because, I'm not sure. Here's what Colonel Henderson suggests. Stage an attack on the police station, killing Lily Reed and a few other cops, and make it look like Deputy Nash repelled the attack in a brave final stand. Warren Nash becomes Henderson's puppet sheriff, who covers for his smuggling business and turns a blind eye to all the crimes related to it. Great plan, innit? I'm hoping we can go against that plan, because that plan sucks.
544 in progress.
Hostage situation. An employee at the bank took his colleagues hostage with a pistol and claims that his boss is a dangerous insect. Yeah, I think many of us have felt like that at some stage. But let's take 4 out. I need 2k from the rest. And obviously we can send Hodges. So, you know what, Brady? You haven't been out for a long time. And then I need probably Hodges to top that up. There we go. Is it? Oh, it's not the weekend anymore. Okay, let's sell some shoes. I'll pause here. There's 19 pairs of boots to sell. Hang on. I also sold a bunch to Rafa. We made 60k just from sales. I think I'm pretty much paying Fry out of my boots profit economy.
554 in progress.
A homeless guy siphoning fuel out of parked cars. Okay, so let's send Joe McKee, Guildenstern. Is Rosencrantz in? He is. I mean, I can pretty much do that, and that's enough to answer the call, isn't it? A bald-headed man is holding his boss at gunpoint, pressed up against the wall. Don't move, you thing. The rustling of your wings is driving me crazy. Okay, what do we got? We got, stealth. Springer's got stealth. Okay, let's sneak up on the man.
544 complete.
Snuck up and neutralized him. Go on. Let's go with some stuff. Springer. We'll keep going on the shooting, I guess. An elderly bum with a rusty gas can is squatting beside a car, siphoning gas through a hose. What do we got? We got speed. We got some stealth. Yeah. Okay, chill, Mickey. Sneak him up. Sneak up on him.
554 complete.
All done. I like the way we then take the fuel. Evidence, of course.
$557 in progress.
Bomb threat. Eyewitnesses report that on the counter among the sausages there's a few sticks of dynamite hooked up to a timer. Okay, strange, but let's assume it's genuine. You know, I'm going to send Marshall out. We need about 1,200, so that's Aliev, you go out. There we go. Patrick Saab, Forest. Mr. Nash, me and my commune want to set up a meditation camp in Sharpwood Forest. We've already packed a few trucks with all the equipment we'll need. They just need to be unloaded. Can you give me a couple of strong men who can make quick work of it? We spent a day on the road and we haven't had a chance to meditate yet, and we'd like to start before sunset, because the soul, like a flower, always faces affection and warmth. I'll pay for your help, and I'll give your men some tapes about the art of meditation. Okay, tell you what, we can do that. He's strong. Brady. Haven't invested in much strength, have I? Then Chapman, you go to.
551 in progress.
Attempted robbery. Eyewitness reports that a schoolboy with a gun is demanding he be given more chocolate. Yeah, can relate. Okay, well, let's send these guys. Need about 1,000. And I can send Stockman and Safe French as well. There we go. There are people crowded around the sausage counter listening closely. Someone in the crowd whispers, "Yeah, I can hear it ticking." Okay, grab the bomb and run into the alley with it. What are we? Batman, the original series? Have we got intelligence on the team? Well, we have with Aliev. What else do we have? Well, let's evacuate the store to begin with.
557 complete.
No one was injured, but now the sausage department looks like a slaughterhouse. Alright, okay. Well, everyone got out unharmed. I could have defused it, probably, but I kind of thought I'd get the chance to do that afterwards. Doesn't really matter that much. We don't get the tabs anymore. The schoolboy is nervously shifting the gun from one hand to the other, telling the frightened clerk, "Let's trade. You give me a chocolate bar, I'll give you the gun. Actually, I don't even know if it works. Here, let me try it." Okay, who are we gonna use here? Probably maybe Horse Moon. Sneak up. There we go.
551 complete.
Cop managed to sneak up to the boy and take the gun away. It turned out the child stole the gun from his stepfather, who kept it in a toolbox in the shed. We got the chocolate. Going stealth. Oh, we got another one. DUI. There's a car on the frozen lake speeding around and driving in circles. Eyewitnesses believe the driver is drunk. Brandon, Jacob, Beamers, Maguire, and about 5... Oh, we'll send Rockman as well.
521 in progress.
We've got a mass riot. A crowd of elderly people has gathered outside the building at This Is the Dead House, demanding that the morgue turn over the remains of their fallen comrades. These old men want to take the bodies out into the woods for a ritual. The crowd is chanting, "The spirits will revive them." Alright, send you guys, plus Aronovich, and we need about 1,000. Aliev, you go. Mr. Nash, we helped the boys set up camp. They're doing good. Already meditating when we left. The boss asked me to give you some cassettes of meditation music and some instructional films. Did you suddenly become religious? Now I'm interested to see something. So if I look at Chapman, wherever they are. Where's Chapman? I thought they were higher up. I guess it's not really sorted like that, is it? Chapman. Yeah. Okay. So I said that I noticed they were just on the cusp of loyalty previously when I checked, and I was wondering if sending them out on a personal call type thing would change that either way, but actually it didn't. It didn't affect it at all. So good to know. The old men are agitated but unarmed, though a few have canes. The crowd is being led by a large bearded old man who is knocking his stick on the door of the morgue. Grab him by the beard. I mean, none of these options sound great. I don't want to throw a stun grenade into a crowd of elderly people because some of them might have heart attacks. Same with shooting in the air. I tell you what, Aliev just grabbed the old guy. The cop grabs the old man by his beard and drags him away from the morgue's front door. As the old man groans in pain, the crowd grows indignant. Is this any way to respect your elders? They begin to walk towards the cops. Okay, now let's use negotiation to calm down the crowd. We'll use Aronovich.
521.
The cop managed to talk sense into the crowd and convince the rioters' ringleader to surrender. The other old men go off home and the morgue is quiet and peaceful. Got some diapers. Okay, so I'm gonna book a couple of spa sessions again. Because I noticed that there's quite a few tired people around the place. And we'll just do it last thing again. Hopefully when everyone's back. Well, that said, the tired people are currently back. The driver was sober. He'd just bought a new winter tyres and decided to test them out in extreme conditions. The salesman promised he'd grip the road like a god, and it seems he wasn't cheated. Okay, tell you what, let's organise some of these. So we have Aliev. probably more guys down this end. Guildenstern, Galahad. And then the ice hole will send Springer and Valentin.
515 in progress.
Carjacking. An old man reports that his car was stolen. He's running along the street swearing, "My car was here just 5 minutes ago. How could the bastard steal it so fast? I put us in a special anti-theft system myself." It's possible he's not in his right mind. We'll send Muradian. Can't send Horseman. We'll send Birch, Purdy, Fletcher, and Guzman. Blackjack. Yeah, okay, we'll play Blackjack.
510 in progress.
Vehicular accident. A pregnant woman in labour was riding in an ambulance to the hospital when a truck pulled out and hit the ambulance. Okay. That's, I just want to send guys who won't be too tired to come in tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I thought this was the case. He suffers from mild dementia. Forgot he'd gone to the store on foot. Yeah. I did think that was probably the most likely explanation there. There's an ambulance in the middle of the road, its whole front bashed in. A fat man with a broken nose is getting out of the truck. Yeah, I think first of all we should probably restrain the man. Let's use... I don't want to use Stockman. Hopefully he's strong enough. Injured. The cop tried to overpower the criminal, but he elbowed the cop in the face and fled. When the cop came to his senses, he heard a woman's cry coming from the ambulance. Inside, he found a pregnant woman lying on a gurney. It seems she started to give birth. The ambulance attendants were killed in the accident. Okay, God. Call an ambulance. Age, you call an ambulance.
510 complete.
No, 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 no. She had a heart attack and died. Oh, God. Well, that was an absolute disaster. No, don't kill Stockman. Yeah. I didn't do well on that one, obviously, did I? But you kind of thought it would be alright. I know sometimes you get quite unforeseen consequences for this stuff, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we're going to play some blackjack with our rat then, our snitch. Hopefully get out of having to pay him jewellery. 15, that's a bit tricky, but we'll hit... 21. I think she'll stand on that. Yeah. 13, hit me. 14, hit me. 24, whoops. 14, hit me. Stand on 17, I guess. I could have got a 4 as well. Damn. Okay. 5, I think we probably hit on that. 9... 13, it's going to give me a 10, isn't it? 19, alright, we'll stand on 19. E. 15, tricky, hit me. 19, okay, we'll stand. 17, oh, and he's got a 10. I'm going to stand. Damn it. I mean, what could I'd have gone bust, or he would have won. So, 7, 10, 18. I think I've got to stand on 18, haven't I? Huzzah! What's that? 3 all? It's first to 5, I think, isn't it? 15. Okay, hit me. 12. 18, I'm going to have to stand on 18. Damn it. Darn. Thanks for playing, Mr. Nash, and don't be discouraged. You'll be lucky next time. And don't forget about the 500 and jewellery. Well, I do have that already, so that's fine. It would be nice to get out of it. Hey, Hodges, we'll leave age out. Did you come in yesterday, Lever? I don't know that you did. I don't remember clicking on you. Definitely don't remember sending you out. Yeah, that's plenty.
Arthur Sherman. No need to sign for him.
Okay. I wonder if we'll actually get the end of that, or if it's just implied that Arthur Sherman did not come to a happy end. Birch didn't come in, Aliev didn't come in, Lazechka didn't come in. Mr. Nash, I'm back and ready for action. Alright, stop. I was on the bus to work and a man threw up on me. Can I go home and change? Yeah. No one wants to work in vomit-stained clothes. Alright, it's not too bad. Forgot to check if there are any sort of weird additions to the roster. Need to pay Friday tonight. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm gonna... There's a couple of tired guys, so I think I'm gonna have that Lysol treatment. Let's see. Yeah, it's a Stockman, I think we'll send. I'm gonna send Hodges as well. He's not that bad, but like... I'm probably going to have to use him quite a lot.
Progress.
Shooting. Driver of a large jeep is driving around the city, shooting a pistol wildly. Okay. Valentine, Springer, Napkin, Yarbrough, Fraser. And I need about 1,400 worth, which I can't get up to. So let's take Fraser out. Chuck in Potts. And I need about 600. Maguire? Yeah. What's this one?
Mr. Nash, I don't know if you remember me. I'm the guy who wanted to arrange an explosive offer for his bride and asked for your help. Anyway, Laura and me got married and we went on a nice honeymoon to the mountains. But we ran into some bad luck. She took a tumble while she was skiing down a hill and fell and hurt her skull. Now she's in a coma and the doctors say she's doomed to be a vegetable for many years. I know for sure that Laura didn't want to live like this, but her parents refused to respect their daughter's wishes. They say they don't want to let her die. Now they're not even letting me go to her room. Can you imagine? So I'm asking for your help one more time. Send two of your sneakiest cops to visit the hospital. Have them slip into the ward and disconnect my Laura from her life support system. Someone has to release her from the prison of her broken body. You can only get into the room from the roof, down the outside of the building and through the window. Her parents are on duty at the door around the clock, hoping that Laura wakes up. I know that this is a big favor to ask, and it could be risky, but I'm willing to pay whatever it takes without hesitation.
I think I remember that this guy is... I mean, you can... Yeah, you get it right, don't you? It's no mystery. It's no great secret to say that this guy is extremely shady. And I think he was a stalker. I don't think they're married. I think he may have pushed her down the hill to put her in this coma. So we're not gonna respond to his request. Because I think he's a bit crazy.
$531 in progress.
A big jeep is swerving across the road. A hand holding a gun is stuck out of the driver's window. Maguire's got good negotiation. Let's order him to stop.
538
The
complete.
cop managed to persuade the offender to stop and surrender to the police. Turned out that the man went on his shooting spree out of sheer boredom, as you do. Only in America. Yeah, right. Okay, let's give you negotiation. Maguire, let's take up its speed. Check this out. Assault with a deadly weapon. An armed gypsy on a horse-drawn cart is pursuing a car that cut him off. Is he going to catch him? Seems unlikely. Have I got Spurlock on today? I actually do. Let's try and send a team of women out with Spurlock. Actually, I've only got Adkins. Potts is out on a job. Tell you what, not this one, but we'll keep them back and aim to do that. Obviously, we've got other women down here, but she won't go out with those, so... Frazier, Jackson, Percy, Titus, Galahad, and I need about 1,000. So we'll send... Can I send Adkins? Rosencrantz. Alright.
566 in progress.
Drug possession. The postal clerk noticed a large man unpacking bags of white powder from a shipping package. Just like in the movies about drug dealers. This one feels a little bit like a false alarm. But, you know, when you assume, right? Guildenstern, Meridian, Horsemoon, Randon, Jacob, and Demons. There we go.
.536 in progress.
Animal abuse. A forest ranger spotted a man carrying a gun, though hunting season hasn't opened yet. Potts is on our way back. Let me just close that up, and we'll see if we can send out a girls' team to this one. Yeah, the drug possession was protein powder. It seemed like that was probably going to be something like that. So let's send... Where's Spurlock? There's Spurlock. Adkins and Potts. Is that enough? It's not quite. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I closed that. Let's just do Valentine, Springer, Napkin, Yarbrod, Rockman. I don't really want to send Potts to this. Or Adkins, to be honest. Let's start a bit higher up. Rockman, Maguire, Medinata, Woolbag, and then I can maybe send Valentine. Ooh, and Springer. Patrick Saab at the trailer park. We didn't even have time to settle into our new meditation camp when some representatives of the concerned public came to us saying that we were engaged in devilish acts. They told us that if we don't pack our things and get out of town today, they'll burn our camp down while we're sleeping. I tried to explain to them that we don't wish anyone evil and we're not even taking new members right now, but the people's hatred and fear of the unknown seems to have prevented them from hearing me. But I'm sure, Mr. Nash, that you can help us. You must have a master negotiator, a person who can solve any conflict without resorting to violence. Send him to these poor people. I hope you can find the right words and put out the fire of hatred that burns in their souls. You don't want to have to move again. Okay, who have I got that's good at negotiating? Actually, Yarbrough. He may not go. He does go. Okay.
557 in progress.
Bomb threat. A one-eyed woman is trying to blow up her insurance agent's house. Okay. As you do. Guildenstern, Meridian, Horsemoon, Randon, Jacob, Demons. The gypsy is standing on a horse-drawn cart, racing at full gallop. He has a whip in his waistband, holds the reins in one hand and a musket in the other. The offender is aiming at an elderly car driver who is desperately trying to break away from the chase. Negotiation probably do well here. We got Titus. We got Frazier as well, actually. Tell you what. You do that.
531 complete.
The gypsy listened to the cop, pulled the wagon over and surrendered. Here we go. Okay, Frazier. How about... I'll take another point in intel. There we go. Porzi. Have a negotiation.
.529 in progress.
Suicide threat. We'll send the girls out to this one. An elderly man says that a teary-eyed girl is sitting on the tracks. Oh. It seems she intends to commit suicide. I mean, it's possible. I feel like this might be a false alarm, though. But we'll send the girls team out. Nash, I handled everything. That wild bunch won't be burning down their harmless little meditation camp. However, in order to get to talk with them, I had to have some drinks with them. Please excuse the fumes. Okay, he's come back pissed, but that's okay. Just won't send him out again today.
556 in progress.
Miss Buckler claims that the postman is stealing her packages. I mean, it's possible. It's unlikely, but I guess it's possible. Send these guys out. A woman with a black eye patch is threatening to lob a grenade onto the porch of her insurance agent's house. A heavy-set man in his underwear is on his knees, begging the woman for mercy. Some scared children can be seen through the window of the house. Okay, I'm thinking stealth again. Horseman could do it. Yeah.
557.
The cop
complete.
managed to sneak up and neutralize the suspect. Turns out that the insurance company failed to pay her insurance claim after she got into an accident and lost her eye. Horseman. Guess we'll take the speed up a little bit. Shots and screams echo through the forest. The policeman spots a man carrying a rifle. He seems to be finishing off some small animal. Behind him is a huge boar, but the poacher hasn't seen it. We got good speed on someone I want to upgrade. And yeah, I guess. But maybe Woolbag. No, he's not got any speed. I read that wrong. So I guess McGuire or Rockman. Go Rockman. The cop runs to the poacher and pushes him out of the way. The poacher falls and hits his head against a tree and loses consciousness. The boar rushes past, but circles around and now it's running straight for the cop. I think pepper spray might work quite well here. I'm probably wrong, but it feels like it might work. Shall I use Springer? Springer. Use pepper spray.
536
A
complete.
sharp smell frightens the wild boar and it runs back into the thicket. The cop arrested the poacher as he was coming around after his collision with the tree. Cool, Springer. Let's take your shooting up then. Miss Buckler yells, "This is the third one that got lost in the post. I just know that drunk is stealing them. I bet he stuffs packages in his desk or still has them in his bag. You're the police, do something." Postman denies everything. Okay, well we have two options. We could search his... Well, which one should we do? I don't know. Charlie, check his bag. The cop searches the bag and did in fact find a parcel addressed to Miss Buckler. The postman, meanwhile, ran for the exit. Okay, so who do we want to level up first? I think... No one's gonna... Well, Stockman actually would get another pip, wouldn't he? So maybe we'll do that. Let's chase. He's low on speed. Order to stop.
556.
Postman obeyed the cop and surrendered to police. Now Miss Buckler will receive all her packages. Stockman. Yeah, let's make you strong. Go. Yes, I'm going to buy a couple more spa treatments, I think, and we'll try and get some of the more tired cops in there at the end of the day. There was no girl on the tracks, and the train to Sharpwood Station hasn't run for many years. Maybe saw a ghost. Ghost. Ganim. Mr. Nash, I'm being watched. I've known it for a long time. At first I thought I was imagining it, but now I'm sure. Those bastards in hoods are always sneaking around right under my windows. I bet they were hired by one of my competitors. It drives them crazy that I can make their monthly proceeds in a single day. It's because I choose the right it's because I choose the right products and don't just offer canned food. To deal with these hoods, I need 2 of your sharpshooters. I already know the ideal position for them. They just need to not miss. Money's no problem. What do you think? Yeah, okay. Who have I got who's good with shooting? Randon. And light. There we go. Mr. Nash, this lady made us feel so paranoid that we shot the first guy who appeared in the doorway. It turned out that it was just a neighbour coming out for a smoke. Pretty awkward situation, but at least it was a minor injury. He'll live. With a bullet in the ass, haha. After all the fuss, the lady somehow calmed down suddenly and sent us off with our reward. So it wasn't a complete waste. 2k. Alright, keeping an eye on the time. We'll get these spa treatments going soon. Just let everyone get back. Alright, let's have a look. No. Maybe Rosencrantz. Yeah, maybe Light. Maybe McGuire. This one. Maybe Demers. Maybe Randon. I just kind of want to... Yeah, some of those are more tired, but we'll try and get the better cops in tomorrow. And that's it. Oh. Yeah, I got the money. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to pause here while these guys just go off to their spa and do that, and then come back in a minute. Okay. Everyone's coming back so we can end the day. Alright. Let's bring back all the guys who got the energy to work again. All my top guys, basically. Laver's thing. I think we already had a sign of it at one point, but Laver's thing is he kind of constantly loses equipment, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Uh, 37. Yeah, that'll do.
Still want to hear that story? The story about the DeVroom painting? Get ready. Let's go have that beer. It's a long story.
I knew you'd do it, Mr. Boyd. I knew you'd finally decide to give me some time.
Really?
And you're doing it because you're a man with a conscience. You feel guilty. Guilty for the night when you left me alone in the middle of the field. Now, you can act like a heartless dictator, Mr. Boyd, and I understand why you need to. Makes a big impression on most people anyway. We need to keep everyone in suspense, right? Fear and respect, the basis of order. Isn't that what they say? Or is it something else? Well, never mind. Anyway, but you couldn't manage to fool me, Mr. Boyd. I always knew. Caesar is merciful. Caesar spared Massilia. Caesar is a gentle ruler. Caesar never...
I'll be in the car.
I'm right behind you. Caesar the merciful! Hail, merciful Caesar!
Moreno, I don't know if you're getting out of this alive. I think Jack's cleaning house. Yeah. You don't really get to see the outcomes, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. No Rosencrantz, that sucks. No Aliev, that sucks too. Rockman, oh, guys. Galahad. Stockman. Did someone come into work today? Alright, well, we got a bunch of people. That's probably fine. We got Spurlock on. We do. So who have I got above her that can go out on, like, girls' calls? It's basically only Potts, isn't it? Which probably means they... Oh, and Adkins. Okay. That's not too bad. They might be able to go on some calls together then. Snitch. Yes, I have the money and the
551 in
jewelry.
progress.
What's this one? Mr. Nash, you truly are the guardian angel of our meditation camp, and like all good angels, you're entitled to your reward. I know that somewhere in Sharpwood Forest grows the legendary Pyros flower, which has the power to open the third eye. These flowers would be useful not only to members of our commune, but also to your cops. They'll instantly have an advantage against any criminal. Send 2 of you guys to look for the flowers. Pick a couple who are smart and attentive, real pathfinders. Tell them to look for Gerinsburg Black Oaks. The Pyros flower grows only under them. Alright, we're looking for a couple of intelligent guys. Who have we got? Okay. Anyone with any intelligence here? French. And Brady. Why don't you go as well? Oh, we got attempted robbery. The waitress reports that a black visitor is intending to... That just seems like a massive false alarm, doesn't it? Like, how do you know that he's intending to rob the... Oh, but again, when you assume... Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let's send Clumsy and Age.
.513 in progress.
Eyewitnesses report that a bus driver arrived at the bus stop very drunk. Okay. This might be the sort of thing we can send the girls' team out to. Where's Spurlock? She's at home. Where are you? There you are. With Adkins and Potts. Oh, they're 20 short. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I can't send them. Spurlock, she's so awkward. Right, okay, instead then, let's send Titus, Loreska, Chelmicky, Guildenstern. They need 1,000, so we can tell you what, maybe Laver. And Rand. A crowd of unhappy people late for work are gathered outside a bus. A drunk driver sits at the wheel, first opening and then closing the doors in their faces. Okay, stun grenade seems a little bit of an overkill, right? I'm thinking about negotiation. Probably Titus again, then. Yeah.
513
The drunk driver obeys the cop, stops goofing around and surrenders to the police. The crowd will have to wait for the next bus. Some Vuska. Okay, take the negotiation. Guildenstern. Go with the stealth. Randon. Why don't we go with negotiation? Cool. I'm actually gonna. I will do the spar thing, and I'm just gonna buy it now, so at least it's on the map, and I can not miss it as I did previously. We're doing it too late. There we go. Laver, what a day. I was searching my pockets for my car keys and put the taser cartridge on the car's roof so it wouldn't get in the way. So anyway, I only remembered it when I started eating dessert in the canteen. I can sort of barely remember anything, something going under my wheels when I drove away. So this is Laver's thing. He's always losing equipment. Yeah, the attempted robbery, he was just sitting there waiting for a friend. That was pretty obvious. Yeah, I'm looking for kind of a lower rating. Yeah, that's not a lower rating call out. A crying boy shouted, "My nanny is trying to kill me," into the emergency line, then hung up. It's probably making him eat his vegetables or something, but nonetheless, let's take it seriously. So I need about 700 on that. We're saying Guzman. Those flowers were easy to find. The hint about the black oaks helped. Mr. Saab taught us the recipe for a pyros flower tincture and told us to bring it back for the other guys at the station. I don't know about you, they didn't have to ask me twice. Okay, what does that actually do? Now all your cops will be able to perform additional actions per move. Ooh, that's big. All my cops are going to get another action on a tactical mission. That's awesome. Cool. That was a really good reward. Okay, don't lose sight of the time. We've got a few hours still.
526 in progress.
Attempted murder. Oh, again, it's too high for the girls. A man is threatening to throw his newborn son out of the window, claiming the child isn't his. Yikes. Okay, we'll send some of the noobs. 1700, so... Why don't we send age, and then I need about... not that much. So why don't we send random? Oh, yeah, the boy wasn't in any danger. His nanny, a high school student, had invited him to play cops and robbers, and the boy took the game too seriously and decided to call for help from the real police. Yeah, it did sound like a false alarm. Yeah, when it gets to midnight, I'll start filling out these spar things. 3 cops, you need a bit of a top-up. They're not too bad today. We didn't actually have that many call-outs today, did we? Yeah, let's just do the ones who are missing a little bit of energy, then. It's already paid for it. Let's show we'll bag the... The ice hole will send... Not Laver, I don't care if he comes back in. Nada. Yeah, I guess Brady. There we go. It looks like the sort of guy who'd enjoy a dip in an ice hole. A jug-eared man is holding a crying newborn by his leg out of the window. "You were fucking Lewis, weren't you?" shouts the man to his wife. "Look, the kid already has his disgusting smirk." The mother of the child is denying everything. Okay. Dude, look at that ugly freak. He's definitely yours. Convince a man to spare a child. Right, I think... We have got speed. Should I run? It feels like it could be risky. Let's be quick. Let's run for the kid.
526.
Cop managed to
complete.
reach the child before the offender dropped it. The man suddenly burst into tears and surrendered to the police. Is that whore's fault? I don't have an ounce of hatred in my heart. The kid has nothing to do with it. Don't know. It seems like he was a bit unbalanced, doesn't it? Alright, that's the end of the day. More or less. So again, I'll just pause while I'm waiting for the cops to kind of hit their spars and do all that. Okay, they're just about back. The day you'll see who else Nash is gonna take out. Nash taking out the trash. All right, Hodges, Age, Potts, yeah, Rosencrantz, Adkins. Yeah, all right. I mean, there shouldn't really be anyone who can't fully come in unless they're not loyal. I guess Randon. I mean, I could bring him in anyway and do a treatment, but I'm bringing Rosencrantz in. Maybe I will do an early treatment. So let's bring Randon in. And give some of them a day off, though. Okay, no cutscene this time. Cool. Well, we'll end it there for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you think of the game, the series, but also, you know, kind of how the story is developing. I think Jack is very much sort of making his move now and kind of tying up loose ends. I don't think he's a particularly sympathetic character in this game, I will say. But he's properly gone off the rails now, I think. But, you know, let me know your thoughts anyway on how things are developing. And yeah, a big thank you as always to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. It's always hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to the videos I put out, that'd be awesome. But thanks very much again, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.